Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Why do everybody love and want them a Scorpio woman? These women are intense. I love Scorpio women. But at the same time, man, these women, they will get you if you want to get got. If you don't want to get got, they will get you. These women are very serious. They don't play. So you got to watch how you handle them. So we're going to get into it today. What it do, family? It's your boy Jay Whitfield Inspires coming back at you once again with another video. You know I gotta say it, like, share, subscribe, because look, we're trying to get to 15K by the end of the summertime, and we're gonna make it happen. Now today, look, we're gonna get into the love compatibility of the Scorpio woman and the Virgo man. Now this is a really good connection, you know what I'm saying? But they got their ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how I like to do it. I'm going to break down a little bit, just a little bit about the Scorpio sign so y'all can understand what type of woman you're dealing with. I'm not really going to break down Virgo too much because I do it all the time on the channel. So let's just understand the Scorpio. I got stuff written down all over the place. So, you know, Scorpio is from October, Scorpio season is from October 23rd to about November 21st, right? It is a water sign. That means it's pretty deep. It's also a fixed sign, right? A fixed sign means that they can be pretty stubborn. They're about their business. They're unwavering. You know, this is what it's gonna be. This is what it is. My mind is made up. Fixed signs, right? Versus like mutable sign, mutable, adaptive. Was a cardinal sign, more initiators and things like that. So fixed sign, like, this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be, right? It is also the 8th sign of the zodiac. And get this, its symbol is the scorpion, right? And what does a scorpion have? 8 tentacles. Y'all see where we're going with this? You know what I'm saying? Gravity. You know, some deep stuff, y'all. Water sign, fixed sign, and its ruling planet, it has 2 ruling planets, right? Mars and Pluto. I think that's very interesting. So what does Mars represent? Mars represents like outwardness and things like that. Kind of like a knowledge thing, outwardness, and those type of things. What does Pluto represent? Pluto represents mysteriousness, power, depth. You know, when you really think about these things, think about how people perceive these planets. They really do like that, because Pluto is way out there, right? And mysterious. And what Scorpio is. Scorpios are very mysterious, especially the women. People wonder about them all the time. So it's right in line with what we're talking about, okay? And another thing, you know, Scorpios, they are very, because they are a water sign, right? They are very deep. You know, they are very flowing. They have a lot of emotions that goes with them. Right, so you got to understand that when you're dealing with a Scorpio woman in particular, is a water sign. They're very deep. They fill it with emotions, and like, you know, water can flow, water can be powerful, water can be flow very calm, like a stream or like a mighty river. This is the perfect example of a Scorpio woman, you know. And a lot of people, and because they're so mysterious, people think they're witches. You know, they really do, but they have a lot of mysterious energy, because they all about like the depthness of people, like the underworld and things like that. If you know many Scorpio women, they into some deep stuff, or they have a lot of deep thoughts and feelings, you know, and a lot of deep understanding. And so they look for men who have similar things to a deep man, right? A deep man who she can really get into, figure out his emotions and things like that. But at the same time, you know, so, well, not at the same time, Scorpio women, they're also very powerful, like the scorpion. They are very powerful. They have a very powerful outer shell, you know, and they are attractive. You know, they are attractive people. If we ever see a Scorpio woman, most times she's attractive. And y'all know we got to get into it. Scorpio women have a lot of sex appeal. Most of them do. They have a lot of sex appeal because they rule the procreative organs and stuff like that. Pretty much the genitals. Like every sign has thing they rule. Like Virgos is like the digestive system and stuff like that. Like I said yesterday, Capricorns with like knees and the skin. You know, Scorpio women and people, they rule over the genitals and things like that. And that says a lot, because not Virgos, Scorpio women have a lot, and I mean a lot, of sex appeal. You know, it exudes from them. They don't even try sometimes, but when they do try, it's wild. A lot of men desire Scorpio women because of their sex appeal. It just pours from them. And another thing about Scorpio woman, you know, if you look at Scorpio women, they have a very strong stare. Y'all hear me talk about the Virgo stare, how Virgos like to stare at people. They have nothing on Scorpio women. Like, you can't even look Scorpio women in the eye sometimes, because they captivated, because these women are deep. And they're very spiritual. They're in tune with who they are. They're in tune with their sexuality. They're in tune with their femininity. You know what I'm saying? They're in tune with their spirit, you know, and they're in tune with their womanhood. And they know how to use these things to get men. You know, they know what men desire. You know what I'm saying? They know. And they dress like it. They know they have very strong sex appeal, and it just exudes from them. You know what I'm saying? So it makes them magnetic, sexy, and mysterious. You know, but don't cross a Scorpio woman, right? I'm getting to how to compare to Virgo men. But I'll let you break this down. Scorpio woman, don't cross a Scorpio woman because she's sweet, nice, mysterious. She's powerful, just like a scorpion. But if you cross her, she'd be the last person you cross, right? Because she can sting. And you're gonna remember, you know, you may even win if you're trying to win and get over on her. You may get over on her, but you're gonna feel it, right? You're gonna remember that battle for the rest of your life. You're like, oh, I did this Scorpio woman wrong. I got over on her. I did my thing, but man, I got this scar. You know, I got this scar from that battle. You're gonna remember that battle. You're not getting away free, you know, because these women, although they deep, they loving, they don't like to be crossed, and you have to handle them with care. Like, you ever seen somebody handle a scorpion? You got to know how to handle a scorpion. You know, if you know how to handle a scorpion, he'll crawl on you, it'll do right by you. You know what I'm saying? But he has his guard up. He's ready to strike at any moment. And that strike can be deadly. It really can. Because Scorpio women, they know what to say. They know how to hit you where it hurts. You know, they are very proud. But on the inside, they're very soft on the inside. You know, so they just like most women, they are soft. They're still women. They're soft. They're dainty. They're loving. And all that good stuff. So, you know, you have to know this about Scorpio women. Another thing, what else I got written down here? 'Cause I got a lot of stuff. Oh, so for example, going back to mysteriousness about Scorpio women, when people say they witches and stuff like that, because them being a water sign ruled by Pluto, that means they have a certain depthness about them, right? They have a depthness about them, and they have a strong intuition about people. These women can read people like a book. I'm telling you, just like Virgos can. If you want somebody to tell you about a person truthfully, you can ask a Virgo, but you can most specific, you can ask a Scorpio woman because she's gonna tell you. You know, she can read and sense fakeness a mile away. You know, a mile away, she can sense it, man. She knows that. And a lot of people, from what I've seen, a lot of people tend to misread them or be jealous of them. You know, and things like that, because men tend to kind of flock to Scorpio women because they have this strong sex appeal. You know, men are visual. This is how men are. On a primal level, they speak to that in men, you know, and they dress like that too. And I ain't gonna say they behavior like that, but they're just who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. You know, the sex is mysterious, you know, so they need deep connections with people. Also, going back to this deep, mysterious, witchy thing, you know, I don't really want to call them witches, but you know, nothing like that. What I really mean is they do possess this energy though. They can tap into the spiritual very well. They, you know, if anybody could be a witch, it could be them. You know what I'm saying? Because they got this undertone about them. You know, it's in their nature. It's just what it is. For example, my aunt, she's like my second mom. She's a Scorpio, right? And of the family, out of all the people in our, we have a large family, a huge family. Out of all the people in the family, she can read people the most. It's been so many situations that we went through as a family with other people, and she read it and understood what was going on to a T, right? I'll give you a more closer example. Every woman that I brought home to my family, my aunt was able to read this woman and tell me if this woman was a good woman or a bad woman for me. You know, she would know if this woman had any hidden agendas or if this woman wasn't who she say she was. You know, and she had told me. And sometimes, you know, I didn't want to listen. You know, she'll hold back because you don't want to just bombard somebody, oh, this person's not good. You want to give them a chance to, you know, if anything can work out between them. So there's been women that I brought home, you know, and then after the fact, I was like, yo, I could see in her eyes that this wasn't for you. It was something about this woman, this and that. This is Scorpio people. And she was right. And everything she said, she was right. And it was stuff she said that I didn't even tell her that was going on. She just knew, right? This is my aunt. They very aware of situation. They can read, you know, they know when something ain't right in the family. They know when somebody going through something, they'll tell you, come here, sit down, let me talk to you. I've been watching you for 3 weeks. I know something ain't right. Don't even try to lie to me. I know it ain't right. So you might as well just go ahead and tell me what's going on and talk to me. And you can talk to these women. You can talk to them, you know. So how does that compare to Virgo men? Right? Now, Virgo men love Scorpio women because like I said, most men have this, they're attracted to the sex appeal. So Virgo men, you know, we love women that's mysterious and things like that and intelligent. And Scorpio really exudes this mysteriousness and this sex appeal, right? Because see, Scorpio, they because they in tune with their femininity, they know how to get men, and they know how to get Virgo men. They know, and the energy. These sound very compatible. So the energy between Scorpio and Virgo is very magnetic. You see, because Scorpio women love a man that's deep and intelligent because they are deep and intelligent, and Virgo is a deep and intelligent person. Virgo himself is a mysterious, deep, intelligent person, very reserved. He's not out there, banging on his chest. He just do what he does and let the results speak for themselves. And Scorpio, because she's powerful like that, she recognizes that in Virgo men, and so she's attracted to that, and they end up being attractive. But I think they make each other nervous. See, the thing is though, because Scorpio woman she's a powerful, strong woman. You have to approach her. You have to approach her with that power. And sometimes Virgos, y'all know what I say, Virgos not necessarily the initiators. They don't really do that. So it can kind of cause some problems. Like, does he like me? A lot of times Scorpio won't say that, but they will. They're very flirtatious. I never personally dated a Scorpio woman to my knowledge, but there was a couple that I had some crushes on. We went out and stuff like that. I knew it was a Scorpio woman in my church. You know what I'm saying? I was going to whatever. I don't know what it was, but she used to captivate my attention all the time. I was so nervous around her because, one, she was very, very classy. And she was classy like a Southern belle. she can dress from head to toe. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And me, I grew up in church and stuff like that, so I recognize she got it, man. She knew how to dress from head to toe. She knew how to be a lady, but at the same time, it was sexy. You know what I'm saying? It was classy and sexy at the same time. It used to blow my mind. And plus, she was fine. You know what I'm saying? Fine jacket. You know what I'm saying? And she just knew it. And she used to stare at me. I was like, yo, stop staring at me. I could not look this woman in the eye. It took me months to really talk to her, like sit down and have a conversation with her, because I was just too nervous. Because I didn't want to come off wrong, because one, I thought she was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Two, she was mysterious and she was sexy. And I didn't want to give out the wrong energy. I didn't want to give out the wrong energy. But we end up talking and stuff and being friends, to flirt a lot and things like that. We have the highest respect for each other, but we match though. We match on, at first it's intellect and things like that. And so both of us are mysterious, and we see that in each other. And I don't think we ever really had a disagreement like that, but when I talk to her, she's a very powerful woman. I can see she's a very powerful woman. Her energy just, boom, it just comes from her. I'm like, whoa, it make me have to, okay, let me straighten my chest out, let me just, straighten my tie up, because this is a powerful woman. You know what I'm saying? But not powerful as in like masculine, but just feminine power, and but she was very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful woman, very mysterious woman. Everything I say, she was that. But that stare, sometimes we'll catch each other just look from across the room. And I'm like, whoa. These women can stare a hole through you, and they do that purposefully. They do this purposefully because they know this captivates men. Because this is why women have eyeshadow, eyelashes, and things like that, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And Scorpios, they can stare through your soul. Scorpio women, and Virgos can stare. See, the Virgo stare is a stare of, I just want to admire you and look at you, and I just want to stare at you in secret and in silence, and I just want to admire who you are. That's Virgo stare hard like that. Scorpio, they stare to get you. They stare to let you know what's up. You ever catch you eye to eye, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You caught. You know what I'm saying? It got you. And she had me. You know what I'm saying? But they can be intense. Scorpio women can be very intense. They have, it's like I said, they full of emotion and things like that. And this is why them and a Scorpio woman and a Virgo man, they tend to match very, 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 very well because of these things. Now, the things that can derail them, Scorpio woman and Virgo man, like I said in my other video, are the same things that elevate them. This mysteriousness and this quietness can eventually take them apart, because they both want to know more of each other, and they both not saying nothing. And see, with Scorpio woman, she can be impatient. Now, if you don't do what you got to do, after a while, she out. She just out because she's like, well, he don't like me. He not saying that, not doing that. You have a time limit with Scorpio women. You have to make your move and make it. Now she might give you a little more time. She really, 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 really like you, but you got to make your move and make it, because she on to the next thing. you know, because you got to keep these women stimulated mentally and things like that. And so Virgo's slowness can really anger the Scorpio woman, you know, and really throw her off, you know. And the Virgo, like most signs, Virgo's criticism can really anger the Scorpio woman because, like I said, she's powerful and things like that, and she will sting back, you know. So things that make the Virgo mad about the Scorpio woman is the fact that she can that she can't sting like that, you know. She can say things, and she knows how to, I don't want to say manipulate, but she knows how to use her words very carefully, you know, because she's confident about what she says. She's very confident about what she says, you know. But yeah, these women really understand who they are. I think that's the biggest thing that Virgo men like about them. They understand who they are. Sex appeal is very high, and they just mysterious, you know. And it's attractive to Virgos, man. Like I said, the woman from my church, I mean, she was very attractive, and I was just like, wow, man, I just couldn't stop looking at her. You know what I'm saying? Because everything she do it to the fullest. She just stands out. Scorpio women stand out, you know. But yeah, these two are very, very compatible. Very compatible. A lot of things that they do can really, you know, intrigue the Virgo man. He's very intrigued by it. Also, interesting fact that their favorite day of the week is Tuesday. Y'all hear me say every sign has a day of the week that works best for them. Virgo is Wednesday, so I encourage everybody to look up their signs. Best day of the week. That just means when the energy is right and things just happen on their day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these women they love to love though. They are very loving women, and Virgos need a woman that's loving. You know what I'm saying? And Virgos like that about her. And Scorpio women like the fact that Virgo is a very loving man. You know, Scorpio women like the fact that Virgos are leaders. You know, they're intelligent. They do what they need to do. And this, like I said, this attracts the Scorpio woman. This is why these signs are very compatible. Let me see some famous Scorpio women that I have written down over here somewheres. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yes, Ciara, the singer Ciara, Gabrielle Union, Tracy Ellis Ross. So think about the things I've said about Scorpio women, and you know, think about these women. If these traits match up with them, Nia Long, Willow Smith, SZA, the singer, Dorothy Dandridge, Whoopi Goldberg, Lisa Bonet. You know what I'm saying? All Scorpio women. You know, that's very interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? So you just look at these signs, look at these women. It was a few more. Yeah, I said Tracy Ellis Ross. Who else? I said Eve. Just Scorpio woman. Oh, Drake Scorpio. He's Scorpio man. Who else? Diddy. You know, just Scorpios. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I said. You know, I already said Dorothy Dandridge, Miguel, you know, the singer Ruby D, Cheryl Underwood, Nia Long. I said Nia Long already. Michael Strahan, that's interesting. Tracy Morgan, the comedian, Reverend Run. Yeah, okay. Monica, the singer, Eva Marcel, whatever, how you say her name, Mike Epps. All these Scorpios. You know what I'm saying? RuPaul, okay. Cisco, we know Cisco is Scorpio. You know, you know, Condoleezza Rice with her crazy self. Frank Ocean. Lamar Odom, Pepper from Salt and Pepper, you know, Damon Wayne Jr., Omarion, Stevie J. Y'all got a lot of Scorpios out there, man. So think about these people. They match up with these traits, even the men. You know, but yeah, like I said, this sign, these two can work very, very, very well. Let me cut this off. There we go. These signs can work very well. You just have to make it work. But like, you don't want to, I think patience have to be exercised from both sides if they want this to work. Okay, and Virgo have to understand that this type of woman is gonna attract men. So she get a lot of men trying to come at her. You know, Virgos can be jealous. You know, sometimes. You know, so he knows that her sex appeal is high. So he know what attracted him. So men gonna try to come at her and this and that. So Virgo he have to be confident in himself and understand that. I mean, she gonna get men trying to come at her, but I mean, it's up to her to really do the right thing, like not shun them away. You know. Also, some Scorpio women don't chase like that, you know. So Virgo really he would really have to pursue this woman. I won't say aggressively, but intentively. I think I said it right. His intent need to be right in pursuing her. because if not, she will lose interest and think he's not interested because he's not trying, you know, things like that. So, but this can be a very powerful couple, you know, and they can be a very beautiful couple, very sexy couple. A lot of people look at this couple as like, wow, they look good together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they both like to get their own way, so they will have to work that out. You know, they will have to understand her power. She have to understand his power, and in all things, you know. But Scorpio, when that most I know, they don't mind letting the man be that. You know, they find one they like. That's what it is. But I love Scorpio women, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend. She's a Scorpio woman, and you know, she's every bit of this. And sometimes it comes out, that sexy side comes out of her. You know, not necessarily in like a sluttish way, but just the things that she talk about. You could just see it. You could just see it. And I keep bringing that part up because a lot of people recognize this about Scorpios, and I think just on the surface, this will attract a lot of men in general. So men just attract to things like that. Like I said, that sex appeal is very strong for them. And some of them don't even try. You know, even the very classy ones, it's just what it is. You can feel it. Men have instinct; they can smell it. You know, and then, you know, on the surface, that's what kind of gets them there. And then when they get there, they start to see the depth of this woman. You know, the mysteriousness of this woman. You know, and she knows that. Scorpio woman, she knows that this Virgo man, she got him. You know, so Virgo men, don't look the Scorpio women in the eye, because they will get you. Don't do it. They will get you. Okay, so y'all know what it is. More videos, compatibility videos dropping this week. You know, so we're gonna make it happen. Also, like, share, subscribe, man. Help me get to 15K. We on the road. We on the journey, man. We gonna get there. It's a big goal, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen. All right. Want to talk to me? Hit the link in the description below. All right. Yeah.